better. Welcome in to the Sunbeam. I decided to call it the Sunbeam. And Slipshot and Invalid ID. Thank you for redeeming Ponkies.
SMS received.
The real life Benny is asleep. But his virtual presence gives you bonkies and welcomes you to the Sunbeam. Hello, Ellie, first time chatter.
SMS received.
And we want to see his real member. I still haven't found the stand to hold the Benny cam, so we get virtual Benny, yay! And I set the thing to push to talk so that Benny's not moving his mouth along with me. And let's do that. Let's actually get going on the hardcore world. Play. Yes, I know I'm in hardcore. Alright, here we go. So, last time we left off, I was by my abandoned village that I'm thinking on keeping
SMS received.
and settling there. Like, are you sure you want to do hardcore? Hey, I've managed to stay alive for 27 days. Wow. Oh my goodness. The world isn't sure I want to do hardcore. There we go. 27 days. So, yeah, sure. So I have the abandoned village, which I like abandoned villages because lots of string and I could make fishing poles, but I haven't even been fishing yet on this world, and that's crazy. I think I need to move my microphone a little closer. Maybe. How does it sound? Can you guys hear me okay? I have to be able to... Don is moving my mic to right in front of my face so I can't see. Yeah, abandoned villages are great, and they can be good to fix up. And actually, this is the first time I found an abandoned village with inhabitants.
SMS received.
Hey, congrats on the 3-stream streak. I can talk. Invalid ID, thank you. All right, glad you can hear me well. The issue is my setup is that I'm on a rolly desk, so I had everything all set, and then I'm like, I need to go take care of stuff before I start the stream, and of course I have to move the desk in order to do that. So it's not always exactly right. I don't have the program. Don is setting up the Benny cam. I guess he found the thing to hold the Benny cam. But I don't have the droid cam hooked up to...
Okay.
Wait, do I? Hang on. Great time to be adding this, but you guys might be about to get real life Benny on the Benny cam. Let me see, do I have it? Yes, that is Benny cam. Okay, so I need to get the droid cam going, which turns my phone into a... cam. Alright, I might die here while setting up a camera, but then we'll just start a new world. Oh. It's gotta update. Alright, we should probably not be doing this while I have a hardcore world going. Alright, the cam has got to update, so we'll resume the game while the cam is updating, and then we will get real life Benny.
SMS received.
Benny cam, yes, Benny cam. This will be the first time in a while that we've had the Benny cam going. You'd have to look at some of my really old videos to see the Benny cam from then. Okay. The droid cam is finished updating. And do you have it?
I'll let you deal with it.
Okay, sorry. You want to talk? Shout at the mic?
I will shout at the mic.
Unlock all
I don't
settings?
really have it.
I don't know what. Don't switch. Okay. Droid cam, need help. No. I just want it to go. Where's the... It finished its update and then closed, I think, maybe? Or it went behind everything else. There it is. Okay, no source selected. Now it's going. Okay, how do I flip? Make it go to Benny and not me.
Well, it's going to go to Benny like this.
Okay.
Oh, did I click something?
Don't break my phone.
I'm not breaking your phone.
Alright, sorry. Technical issues. Wait, I do have something for this. Okay. I hope I'm not being surrounded by things about to kill me. And let us turn on the Benny cam. Oh, I hear Enderman. Let's see, Benny cam. Been a while, so let's see if it shows up. Move it up in preference. It's got to be above the Minecraft. Oh, that's big. It's gonna be a big Benny cam. It's not showing. Okay, why is it not? All right, we're gonna have to remove, re-add. Video capture device. Droid cam. What are you doing?
Getting you power.
Oh, was my phone
I have no idea if it was or not. I'm not taking a chance.
droid cam? Okay, now it should be finding Benny. No. Alright, sorry about this.
Make sure this is still on. It is.
Alright, we're just gonna have to do this off screen sometime because it's not. I see the droid cam here. This is droid cam. Droid cam, yep. And this is droid cam. Properties. Droid cam video. Yeah. Yeah, it's not. Oh, why is it on capture audio only? Output. That's all audio. Video format any. Match FPS. Okay, yeah, we'll take care of that off cam. We'll stick with just the virtual Benny for right now. Sorry, everybody. That would have been cool, but sorry about that. We'll fix it, and next week, since we have found the Benny cam holder, we'll be able to have Benny cam. In the meantime, oh yeah, abandoned village, string, zombies. Finding this abandoned village was the first time that I saw an abandoned village with zombies present. So I didn't know that that was a normal thing. I mentioned it to Don, and he was like, well, yeah. So I guess the other abandoned village I saw, he had already converted all of the zombie villagers to villagers. Because it was on a world that we were doing in creative because he set it up in creative because he was going to run us on a campaign in it. Where did I put my boat? My boat's gone. Did I leave it over there? Yeah, we did. Is it not selected on Pro?
Mm-mm.
Oh, there's two different things. There's the demo and there's the Pro. You got to pick the right one.
Oh.
He's still troubleshooting, trying to get the camera to work, so y'all can see the real Benny cam.
I just see. Oh, Epoch Cam Pro.
Oh, that was. No, Droid Cam doesn't have the choice of of pro or regular. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. I can't find my boat.
What?
Just how disorganized I am. I am amused at my own incompetence.
You want to turn on
Alright.
Epoch? No, Epoch.
No, Epoch switched to a different method that was not. I can't remember what they did, but it messed up. I couldn't use it anymore. That's why I switched to Droid. All right, let us make. I don't have any wood. I'm not gonna make more iron just to make use more iron just to make an axe, because iron is a precious commodity. So yeah, I was all excited at the idea of a zombie village and everything, and then I learned that it wasn't all that special. I'm gonna save the iron pickaxe.
Issue.
Okay, he has figured out the issue, but
I think this is
we're not gonna worry about it for right now. So,
SMS received.
abandoned.
an abandoned village.
Oh yeah. Thanks for the clip, invalid ID. I appreciate that very much. Let's get some wood. There we go. But today I was thinking, since I've been playing it so safe, that I've actually managed to survive 27 days and have been kind of relaxing here by the abandoned village, because, you know, the zombies there are trapped in the houses. And the iron that I got from when I was in the Jagged Peaks won't last forever. Plus, I really would like some pale wood, because if I build this up, my controller lost connection. Why did my controller... It still shows I have connection. It's lit up. No. I switched batteries before I started, because losing power... Was that one not charged all the way?
I don't know.
Battery. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please hold. I need to get a picture of, like, Benny chomping on wires to be a technical difficulties
Go ahead and see
screen.
if you can bring the camera up.
I got it. Okay. Camera. No, it still says start droid cam.
Okay, droid cam is started. You're plugged directly in.
Wi-Fi phone. It's showing.
Oh, it's
Benny
not
on
Wi-Fi
there.
anymore.
Well, it's still showing Benny.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's still not.
Is it set to put to?
Set to what?
No. The actual droid cam. Is it set to actually push it out right now?
It shouldn't have to do anything. It should just be able to say. Okay, let me see if there's another droid cam. Warudo, droid cam. Configure video? No. Default device?
Custom.
But we should
Okay, go
do
ahead.
this. Okay. All done with the battery change. Yay. Okay. It's the problem. We have a thing with 4 rechargeable batteries. And so if one doesn't get used, it'll lose power even after it's gotten charged up. Anyways, what I was saying is I've gotten a little complacent, even though I've somehow managed to lose my boat. So I'm thinking I should go venture forth and get more supplies for more variety in fixing the place up, because I do want to be able to use some pale oak and some darker because I want to make it basically, since it's all, zombies and everything, I want to make it like a haunted house type, some nice gothic feels. So I forgot to plant a new tree. What is beeping? Okay. Don is still doing technical stuff, which is what Don does. Alright, so real quick, we'll just take care of these trees, and then we are going to head out and try to find some pale oak or something, or maybe we'll stick around here and go down in that cave that I have over there that's blocked off, and the entrance at least is lit up. I mean, what's the point in playing hardcore if you don't take some risks, right? I don't know if the mic picked up Don's laugh. There we go. I like the big trees like this, but they're also kind of annoying for chopping down. But it does give you more wood than the standard oak tree. I don't have that one set up.
Webcam.
Yeah, but I have to put it on the OBS.
That's true.
Don set up another cam to Whoa, that cow sounds murderous. Are you mad? Are you a mad cow?
Just slightly miffed.
Just slightly miffed. I don't know what they've been doing with the sounds in the game. They've got doggies. I don't know. The cow's been hanging out with the zombies and learning how to talk from them. So yeah, they've got the doggies that sound like they're in pain. And then they've got the cows that sound like they're about to kill you.
SMS received.
Someone has no faith? Oh, probably you laughing at me.
No.
I am on my third hardcore world, so there's merit in not being that positive that I can survive. Alright, there's probably more logs in here. Because this part, yep, I was right. There's a log there. On the world that we played on with our friends, I had a nice little setup with 2 beacons, so I could have jump and speed. What did I have? You set them up.
Huh?
The beacons by my tree farm.
Oh, you had jump, 2, and then the other one was haste 2.
So I had jump and haste, and we had set them up, or Don set them up with logs around the bases, so that it looked like instead of having the precious stuff like emeralds or iron or gold or whatever you put around the beacon, it was wood because it was for my tree chopping area. So it was really cool. And yes, I said tree farm, and that's I didn't make any automated farm. It was all me with a efficient axe and all the magics or enchantments. Because I like the zen of chopping down the trees, and especially since I could do it quickly. And
Yeah, you could definitely do it quickly.
yeah, I could do it quickly with all the haste and everything. I don't want to mess with breaking down all those leaves. I've got enough saplings and everything, so we're going to go over here, away from the leaves. As I've mentioned before, on bedrock, all the stuff has to be gone or trees won't grow. So I don't want to put the sapling too close to the... Alright. I'm going to keep the sticks. Let's grab this bundle here. Because we are going to get ready to go. It's always helpful to have wood. I'm not going to take a lot because that would take up all the room in the bundle. And we've got sword, shovel, and we should go ahead and make a new iron pickaxe. It's getting dark, so it's time to sleep. I'm nice and dizzy because I forgot which way around was the bed. Alright, so... Oh, I put the sticks in here. That's why I couldn't find them. Yeah, I remembered which button to push to get them back out. Alright. So, there we go. We'll put them back in there. Let's see, how's my armor doing? Wrong button. Armor's pretty good, so I'm not going to worry about... I'm not going to take the iron with me. I was going to say, if I die, I'll lose it. Well, if I die, I'll lose the whole entire world. So, that won't matter. Alright, shall we go... Let's see, I have the coordinates written down for the jagged peaks in that, so we can go back there, or we can try finding a new place, because I can't find my notes anyways. That sounds like a plan. We'll find a new place, because I'm being very disorganized. Hey, where's my boat, though? None there. And I should take my bed with me. Oh, hydrate time! Thank you for the hydrate, Don. And we'll let virtual Benny, while we're paused, join live Benny in a nap. Because, you know, the kitties need their sleep, even virtual ones. And here we go. Let us see. Let's pick a drawer. So, I came from that way, I think. So, we'll go that way. And I'll just make a new boat, since I seem to have lost my boat. And I should probably grab some food before I go. Because 7 pieces of pork chop is not all that much. So, I've got some melons. That's good. That'll be helpful. Do I have any more food in there? Not really. Okay. Boat. Can't. There. See if I left a, if I have some cooked food over here before I go. If not, we can cook food on the way. It's not that big of a deal. We have some sheep and some pigs. Oh, of course. And not using the right finger except for to just lift my head. There we go. More iron. Don't know why I'm worrying about that, but another bundle's helpful. And we can put bundles in bundles. I did not mean to do that. And some chicken. That's good. And that'll do. Did I ever make a fishing rod? let's go ahead and make a fishing rod before I head out, just because I'm here with all the stuff for it. Fishing rod. Yay, fishing! What's in here? And I do not know what organization I was attempting here. That's just weird. Nah, I don't need a door. Okay. Also, we want to find the frozen place. Because I got this idea from watching Anathra and Slipshod on their Museum of All. They went and got the stuff from the igloo to cure villagers instead of going to the nether. Well, they did go to the nether, but not for the stuff to cure villagers. And I was like, oh, I could just find a frozen wasteland, or whatever that biome is called, and not go to the nether. So that's what we're going to try to do. And hopefully we don't run into any polar bears with cubs around, because they can be more dangerous than the stuff in the nether. So, go. Up we go. I like it when it's not a sheer cliff face. Oh, look! There's frozen land. Now we find a frozen village and some igloos. I just think the igloos are usually as part of a village. I think they can be on their own, because I think I saw Bean the Brave found one on its own. That, or is the magic of editing. So I don't know. Bean the Brave is an artist, and she is the one who did my banner on the on my YouTube page. And I might, if she has the time and I can afford it, commission her to do some more stuff for Twitch, like maybe the emoticons or the emotes, because these emotes. Oh wait, I did not make leather boots. Here, cow. Come here, cows. Need some leather. I didn't bring leather. That was dumb of me. I'm just like, let's go off to the frozen place. And not make sure I won't fall under powdered snow. And I had a cow right there, too. It was yelling at me. It was telling me not to forget the importance of leather.
Ash is probably saying, don't mind me. I don't want to be footwear.
Oh, I need to eat. Just made me think of Dennis Leary. Which I really shouldn't quote, because, yeah. Cursing, yes. Dennis Leary has a lot of cursing. And I don't tend to curse all that much. I'm gonna get lost and lose the mountains, because I'm that talented. And that bad at directions. Come here, cows. Actually, I should go a little slower, because I gotta, like, let things spawn in. Oh, I just got the Minecraft music kicking in. There's a sheep. You're not... that's not helpful, though. If I needed a bed... You know, I do need some food, though. Sorry, pigs. I need pork chop power, as Tango would say. There you go. Ooh, flowers. Let me get some roses. I have bundles on me. And this is bedrock. Well, these are too tall, so that would work even on Java. But because we're on bedrock, the small flowers can be bone mealed and produce more of the same flower. Unless they've changed it on Java, that only works on too tall flowers. And then you have to bone meal the ground to get flowers, which means you have to be in the right biome. That was sheep. There should be cows. I might have to kill the sheep to lower the neutral mob cap. You know, get some mutton. Bees. Roses up there. So let's see. Last week I was telling stories. I can continue telling stories. I can talk about D&D stories and how even my cleric was getting her cure spells counterspelled in our game yesterday, which was not fun. Because the other person who can do any healing, I don't know why I bothered with that. No, he was there, but he is very. Oh yeah, that's right. Alluridae is a druid. She has healing. I was referring to Vita. These are character names, by the way. Vita's our warlock, but he can use magic devices, so he got. Oh. Oh, you have a helmet on. He can use magic devices, so he gets to carry the Wand of Cure Light. He does not want to be the backup healer, though. Okay, Mr. Skeleton, you can take care of the zombie. That's fine. I would not complain. I shoot your friend in the back. Well, nobody says you were friends, that's true. Ah, he's running away from me. But the other one isn't. Where's the other one? There were more arrows flying at me. This is much easier to do going up than coming down. Uh-oh, I think another... Oh, creeper! I actually heard it hissing before it blew up, which I don't always hear. And more zombies. This is not as nice of a place as it seems. I think we need to keep moving. Even though we haven't found a cow yet. We can get our leather boots somewhere else. I was going to make a joke about looking for a Payless shoe store, but I'm not sure they're even still in business. And plus, I'm not sure they would have sold leather boots. Not real leather, anyways. Okay, so in our D&D campaign, we were asked very nicely by a nature spirit to go take care of some unsavory types who have basically set up camp in a crypt. And the nature spirit essentially explained that the local denizens of the crypt, and probably neighboring towns too, were not happy with that. So we're like, wait, the denizens of the crypt? So friendly undead, okay. Or maybe not so, at least neutral undead or something. And they're being bugged by bandits, so fine. We'll go take care of this crypt. And we were warned that we would not... Oh. I need to redeem a food... set up a food redeem. I just copy off a slip shot. He has that too, for people to remind him to eat. I think it's a good idea. He has a lot of good ideas. So we're going to the script. We were warned that we would not have the opportunity to rest and regain spells and everything. So we're trying to go sparing on the spells. First day that we're there, our warlock, played by our warlock Vita. First session that we're there, our warlock Vita decided to go search around outside to make sure, like, once we went in, there wasn't anything there to come sneaking up on us. Which, you know, was a pretty good idea. He was going to fly, but then our DM, Don, pointed out that his wings make noise, so if he wants to sneak... What did you say?
It's very easy to...
Oh, okay. Anyways, he wouldn't be able to sneak with his... Well, there's a cow, finally, but it's not gonna give me any leather. Let's see. Oh, they are so cute. With the tiny takeover, the babies. I'm not gonna kill the baby. I'm just trying to look. He's so cute. There's no point in killing the babies. You can't get any meat or leather from them. So, you gotta wait for them to grow up. Okay, so Vito is sneaking around the building and actually walking instead of flying because as a warlock he has this ability to fly, and that's what he usually does. So he was walking around. He got snagged by an assassin vine. So we had to go and rescue him from that. Meanwhile...
They first thought it was a tree.
Oh yeah, when Gimrum, our dwarven monk, who was hello Enderman, who was in cow in the circus when we met him, or shortly before we met him. Did I get any leather? No. He'd gone up over the crypt to get to the other side where, Vito was shouting or whatever he was doing. I can't remember now. It was a few weeks. He was screaming for help. I just went in a circle. But that's fine. There were cows over here. Only my sense of direction. So he got over there and helped, but they couldn't see the source of the vine because, well, it was a vine. He didn't, it seemed to be coming from a tree, and actually it was just in the tree. So he attacked the tree, which we found very funny because there's a comic called Order of the Stick by Giant in the Playground, and the dwarves in that world... Well, is it just...
No, it's the dwarves.
It's the dwarves? Okay.
Yeah, it is the dwarves.
The dwarves in that world see trees as evil and attack them on sight because they think the trees are out to get them. So we were very amused by Gimrum attacking the tree. Come on, I just want to go get down far enough to not do that. Okay. I hear you. Where's the cows? Alright. So that was the first day there at the crypt. And while that was going on, the rest of the party was at the front of the crypt and getting shot at by thugs from inside the crypt. And let's see. Trying to remember. Oh yeah. Vita's patron is a little chaotic. Just a tiny bit. He just happens to be a spirit of chaos incarnate, essentially. Discord. He's Discord from MLP. And so, anytime Vita uses magic, he has a chance of a wild magic surge. He went to fly when we're in the crypt, in the entrance part, basically. He went to try to fly, and he got a wild magic surge, which reversed his spell, so he got stuck to the ground. So that was fun. We managed to get him out of that. And we were going down the stairs after getting a spell fireballed by a invisible sorceress. I mean, she showed up after fireballing us because, you know, that's how the invisibility spell works. There's other stuff. I won't get into all the details because I'm just trying to remember the fun stuff. The funny stuff. So we were going down. Vita decided to block off the stairway and cast basically his warlock version of Everard's Black Tentacles. And it's like, what are they? Chilling glitter. I don't remember the name of them. But he cast that, and our fighter, who is also a rogue and the party leader in lawful good, had set up a glitter trap. So the tentacles hit the glitter trap, and I should not have come over to this side because my bed. Oh wait, no, my bed's on me. See? Yeah, we'll just finish off the... I'll just set my bed down. Because I'm about to get zombies that aren't trapped in houses. And over here, we found that the best place to not have the monsters nearby message is right on my little bridge. So the tentacles hit the glitter bomb and got all glittery. And just because our game is silly like that, it ends up that now whenever he casts that spell, let's just say they are now fabulous instead of black. They are glittery every time he casts the spell.
That's come in handy.
How did it come in handy for them to be glittery? There we go, finally. Okay. I have that. I don't want to clutter up. And actually, let's see. Let's go ahead and take this with us. Because we can use the coal. We can use a furnace. That still has a little bit of room left in it. Now it doesn't. So when we were actually going down the stairs, because he had set up the tentacles to keep things from coming up the stairs at us while we cleaned up the thugs and took care of the dead bodies that we had created by fighting the thugs. There it is. Okay, what am I doing? I should make myself a new axe while I'm here and have all the resources that I have here that I'm not taking with me because it's just too much. Crafting table, pickaxe. Oh, I meant to axe is what I needed. Okay, there we go. New axe. All right, organization, yay! This is actually why I tend to organize my stuff, because direction-wise, I am not organized, but storage-wise, I usually am. Alright, well, let's try not to go in a circle this time. We have lots of food because of all the cows that we had to kill to get all that leather. Why did I not just put my boat down? I don't know. Brain damage. Now, we're not being sidetracked by trying to track down cows, so we should be able to go... Ooh, dark cave. Oh, and there's a cow. In a fairly straight line towards the mountains over there. Bunny. And we have boots. So how he discovered that the glitter was remaining is he kept casting the tentacles to keep the stairs blocked while we cleaned up. And I mean, we were literally cleaning because we got the impression that we want to keep the proper inhabitants of the crypt happy, basically. Just summed up without getting into too much detail. Too late. Anyway, when we were going down the stairs, we got attacked by we thought it was a rogue, but it turned out it stole the spell that Vita tried casting, which was, of course, the tentacles. The fabulous tentacles. And since the spell was from Vita, when the spell thief cast it, it had a chance of doing a wild surge, which it did. So the tentacles became alive. Hello, bunny. So now, living spell. So now those stairs are permanently guarded by sentient, fabulous tentacles, which are wielding a keen great axe, because we defeated one of the thugs had this keen great axe +2 that none of us could use. Well, our fighter could have, but he had better weapons. So we're like, why not give it to the tentacles? Actually, I was the one that made that joke, and Vita took Lavender seriously and gave it to the tentacles. So now there's fabulous tentacles guarding the stairs going down in this crypt, which I find very funny. All right, we are hoping to find.
SMS received.
Welcome to the stream, Don. Thank you for collecting your bunkies. You get bunkies from the real Benny any day. Alright. I am surprised. Well, I shouldn't be surprised that I found mountains, because I started out close to mountains. So, I should get some spruce. I'm not sure I had a spruce sapling, so we should get some spruce while we're over here. So, yeah. All of that just to talk about glittery tentacles. Yep, new recipe unlocked, which means I didn't have any spruce wood, which means I probably didn't have any spruce saplings. Just gonna break enough leaves to get until I get a sapling or 4. I picked up any saplings? No, that's... They could have landed on the others. So, yesterday's game, Don is very amused by because counter spelling was going on and being very annoying. But what was also annoying and actually kind of funny is we had a lot of fumbles. And Lavender, my cleric, would have shot a member of our party if it weren't for the fact that the first feats I took were point blank and precise shot, because I know my dice rolls. I'm like, what do I gotta do to make sure if I fumble on a ranged spell that's like that I have to roll to hit for, or if I'm actually using my bow, how do I not shoot my friends? And so those were some of the first feats I took. But I also got a crit. So we had a lot of that going on yesterday, which was kind of neat. Frustrating to get a fumble, of course, but also, you know, you got to take the bad with the good. And as I have a shirt that Don gave me for Christmas that says, "Bad rolls make good stories." And it's true. I always like to joke that my rolls are dramatically appropriate. Because they usually are. I'm not gonna... Oh. Okay. I wasn't gonna attack you. But I'll take your leather. I don't know what I can do with it. Can you make boots out of rabbit leather?
You have 4 pieces of rabbit leather, you make actual leather.
Ah. Look, it's one of the blue chickens. He's just cold. Oh, it's getting dark. I should pay attention to the fact that I have a clock on my hotbar so that I can see what time it is. Not quite night, I guess. I have a snowball. That's pretty. Look, it's changing colors. Orange. Not orange. Running with sharp things. Alright. Let's see. What other stories? I could tell the story of how this group formed. Because Don had said that we would start at level 5, but in order to start at level 5, we needed to have a backstory. Nope, hydrate. Oh, Don's taking a drink, so he wants me to take a drink. Everybody take a drink. Hydrate. Okay, I heard an Enderman jumping around, and then I heard something weird. Maybe it was a pig snorting at the same time as an Enderman jump? See, this almost looks like a path. Shall we see where it leads? We had to come up with a backstory of like how our characters met and like come up with some simple adventures that, to pretty much cover the first 5 levels of experience. So we decided that we had met at a funeral. My character's adoptive mother, whose name was Gina, and she was from the town of Derbilt, pause for people to catch the reference. Uh-oh. Aren't those scarecrow type things only by pillager towers? I know, but when else are those scarecrows?
And now, oh, there it is.
Oh, hello. Goodbye.
Run.
I am running. I was like, ooh, pumpkins. Wait. And the only reason that I remember that those are by illager towers was because of Nice Life. One of the trivia questions was whether jack-o'-lanterns spawn, like, as carved pumpkins. Like, do carved pumpkins spawn naturally in the game? And the ones who got it right were the ones who remembered that, yes, the training dummies or scarecrows or whatever they're supposed to be by illager towers are carved pumpkins. So, okay. Nice Life saved my life. Anyways, the reference is Gloria. I said Gina, didn't I? Know what? Okay. The name was Gloria. I don't know why my brain went Gina. It's very significant that the name is Gina, because, or that the name is Gloria. My brain is not working right now. Because, like I mentioned, the nearby town of Derbilt, Gloria Vanderbilt was the reference, because her adoptive mom, Lavender's adoptive mom, was a tailor. So I named her Gloria. From Derbilt. Gloria Vanderbilt. Anyway. My brain is not working right now. So the halfling that had died, that the funeral was for, was a regular customer of Gloria's. So that's why Lavender was at the funeral with her mom. With her adoptive mom, but as far as she's concerned, her mom, you know. And then he was the uncle.
He was Uncle Hoyd.
He was Uncle Hoyd
The uncle of Floyd.
The uncle of Floyd, who is the party's mage. He was a halfling. And Hoyd had taken in this little troublemaker, sort of taken in, watched out for, and assigned his nephew the task of watching over this troublemaker named Vita, this warlock who tended to attract trouble wherever he went. He didn't really mean to. So that's how those two already knew each other. What's that over there? Oh, that's just a cave with some sand in front of it, I think. Okay. Hello, bunny. And let's see, how did Ozzel... I don't remember how Ozzel knew Hoyd.
The lawful good fighter that he is, saw these two shady, well, one shady.
Okay, I don't know if the microphone's picking up your voice. Keep talking. I'll watch the OBS.
It also saw these two people getting in trouble, mainly one shady looking ish, which would be Vita, and this little halfling that looked prim and proper, named Floyd. I don't know if that picks me up or not.
Alright, so Don was just explaining, in case the microphone wasn't picking him up, that Ozzel was a lawful good fighter, and he had seen this kind of shady looking character, aka Vita, and a not so shady looking character who prim and proper Floyd. And were they getting in trouble?
Vita was
Vito was getting in trouble, so
dragging Floyd along on accident.
dragging Floyd along on accident. So Ozzel ended up getting involved somehow. Ozzel also had his own trouble because he was a noble. His twin brother had inherited the...
I don't think it was twins.
I think it was twins, because it was the whole discussion of which one would inherit, and he was like, I don't want it, and let his brother take it. Point being, he was a noble, but he didn't have a title, because the title went to his brother. And I saw some iron over this way. That's why I'm heading over this way. So that's how he ended up meeting them. And plus, Hoyd was the type that, it was everybody's friend. He watched out for people. Let's see. Gimram as...
Hoyd was the animal trainer for the circus that Gimram was a part of.
I was about to say Gimram wasn't, like I mentioned before, Gimram was in a circus. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, look at... It's so cute! You're so adorable! You see the Wolfie? The wolf's just like, what? You have something for me?
You got bones?
I don't have... Do I have bones? I can't tame a puppy. I think you gotta wait until they're grown up to tame them. Don't want to fall down there. So, let's see. Yeah, that's how Gimram knew Hoyd, because Hoyd was part of the circus that he was in. And, let's see. Is that everybody from the beginning? Because Allure was introduced later. Let's see. Brain. Yeah, I think that was everybody. Oh yeah, I was talking about, Ozzel's a noble, and he had let his brother take the title. Ooh, look at all of that. Oh my. The contrast in the different environments. That looks so cool. That look cool.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful game. Square and blocky as it is still beautiful. And now I gotta find a place to throw my bed down. Right here. I jump onto bed. I can't remember how Ozzel got the attention of the syndicate. Was it just they're after his family? Why did I pick that up? There is an organization called the Syndicate that was causing Ozzel some issues. So once we all met up at the funeral, we were investigating to see exactly how Hoyd had died, because the claim was that he had been attacked by a hippogriff. Familiar story. But the party knew that Hoyd, being an animal trainer, wouldn't have messed around with the hippogriff and gotten it mad at him and, been attacked. So we were trying to save the hippogriff. I can't remember all the details because this campaign's been going on for over a year. So anyways, we ended up saving the hippogriff, I think, but having to leave town because we had implicated some guard members as being part of the syndicate, I think. Anyways, we have the syndicate mad at us, and we had to leave town. So we went to Durbilt to Gloria's family's keep. They had been abandoned for a while because, everybody went their separate ways, and they just kind of left. And the keep had gotten, supposedly, infested with monsters and stuff, and there were kids in the town who would challenge each other to sleep in the keep, like kids doing stupid challenges like that. And that was a reference to one of the only campaigns I ever ran. I'm not a good DM. I would randomly flip through pages of the monster
SMS
manual.
received.
Oh, cheapest viewers stream boo.
On it.
Time to wield the band hammer, or whatever it was you called it last week. So the keep was infested, and so we're like, we can clean up the keep. We can go check it out. Turned out that the kids who were challenging, who were like, the keep, it's a scary place, monsters, blah blah blah, and trying to get adventurers to go in, were actually not kids. They were just people who could convincingly look like kids, and they had a racket where they would send people in there to be set upon by thugs, and then of course get all the adventuring gear and money and all that from the adventurers, because everybody knows adventurers are rich. And so we went in and cleaned it up, and now Glorious family, the banhammer strikes again. Gloria's family has actually moved back in, and they're keeping it up, so they don't have to worry about that now.
SMS received.
But that was our first adventure. Oh yeah, we had to keep on going because the syndicate was after us. I forgot one very big important part. We ended up, I don't know how we ended up in the Underdark. We ended up in the Underdark. And I see the baby foxes. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I just want to poop their little noses. Look at the foxes. This is now a tour of the world to see all the cute baby animals.
Try not to die.
Well, then I tour another world to see all the cute baby animals. Ow! Oh, goodness. I should probably set up somewhere to cook this meat. It does me no good raw. Well, it does little good raw. So let's find a place. I'm no longer in the snowy spot. So I'm not going to find any igloos, because I don't think there are any igloos in tundras. But I don't want to be in the spruce forest, because things can lurk under the trees. It may seem all fun and games now. Well, it is. It's a game. It's a video game. But anyway. Here we go. We'll go out to that little island that has pumpkins on it, and I can set up a temporary camp there. So I'll see if anything's sneaking up on me. There we go. Alright, there. There we go. Not too worried about a single birch log, so I need to organize this. We somehow ended up in the Underdark. I don't remember exactly how. Oh, why did I do that? There we go. And, Grimrum had gotten a ring from... Who was in charge of the circus then? He got a ring from somebody in the circus. It was a ring of endless wishes. At least that's what unlimited wishes. Except that it wasn't wishes. It was witches. Sandwiches. So we had food while we were traipsing around in the Underdark. And that was helpful. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take my chicken out. Thought I brought a crafting table with me. Apparently not. Let's just clean up here. I don't know if I'll ever need a rabbit fur, but there we go. I'll keep that for now while I have room at the moment. And while we cook, let's go fishing because there's plenty of salmon in here. This is actually a pretty nice scenic area. Let's get some fish. I don't know if I'll be able to get any treasure here. Because Bedrock has different dimensions for, and different rules for when treasure will spawn as a fishing thing, but, I don't remember what those are. But it looked like the salmon was about to bite, which is funny. So, yeah, we went through the Underdark, ended up in... Where did we end up? Where was our... Waterdeep?
We're on your way to
Oh, we're on our way to Waterdeep. Yeah, I mix up all the names anyways. Oh yeah, that's when we found Richter. We ended up in the mountains. And we found an inn. Where there was... And winter was setting in. So the tavern owner let us stay there. In exchange for going and fetching some stuff for him. Because he was getting on in years. So he couldn't go get these special ingredients he wanted. Turned out he was a very impressive chef. And he was going to go to a cooking competition. Or he wanted to go to a cooking competition, and since we had shown up, he asked if we would accompany him and basically be his bodyguards. And that was the actual beginning of the adventures, finding Richter's tavern and getting hired by him, essentially. So yes, our entire campaign is escorting a chef to a cooking competition. Well, the second cooking competition is the one we're on the way to now.
Yeah, the first one was to Greyhawk.
Oh yeah, Greyhawk, that's right. The first one was Greyhawk. Second one was Waterdeep. Or is Waterdeep. Let's get the bed down. It's still too early to sleep. Sun is going down. You can see it going down. Sleep.
Oh no, we lost Slipshod.
We lost Slipshod.
Yeah, he's not in the chat no more.
Doesn't mean he's lost. He's just had to go. Okay, we have food. And we have fish in case we need to tame any kitty cats. And now I'm going to hydrate. Oh, I need to catch the fish. Helpful if I hit the right button. It's hard to hit the right button when I just set my controller down. There we go. Just when you expect it's going to be calm and do nothing for a little bit so you can get some fishing. And just drink while you're fishing. Okay, there we go. Just gotta cook the food. And I saw the glinting of the berry bushes over there, and I was like, crops! But no, it's berry bushes. They're glinting because I have a resource pack on that lets me know when stuff is ripe. Because I'm very bad at being able to tell when the crops are ripe. I do have a few resource packs. They're mostly all just like that. Simple things like the stems. Oh, I got a bone. If I see another wolfie, a grown-up wolfie, I might tame a wolfie. But the stems of pumpkins and melons are different colors. Green for melons, orange for pumpkins. If I put on a pumpkin head, it's translucent so I can see through it. But most of it's just kind of quality of life type thing like that. What's funny is when you catch a squid on a fishing line. See if I can do it. Nope. Basically, it grabs them and you get a lot. There we go. See? A lot of ink. Should have been an ink sac too, but it didn't work. It's okay. I don't have any need for an ink sac right now, so I'm not too worried about it. Just chilling. This is very chill for hardcore. Yeah, so that's our D&D campaign. We've got Human Cleric of Ilana, Lavender, that's my character. Dwarven Monk, that's his name is Gimram. Elven Warlock, that's Vita. Halfling Wizard, that's Floyd. Human Fighter / Rogue, multi-class, that's Ozzel. Ozzel Opendoor is his full name. And then later we were joined by a... Is she a pixie?
A pixie.
A pixie druid named Alluride.
Who just happens to be... Do you remember?
What, Aaron, who joined us last week? Who just happens to be... Oh, yeah. She also happens to be a dire bear.
A werebear.
A werebear. Their bear. Werebear. And her animal companion is a red panda. She's so adorable. My food done? Okay, steak is done. What else have we got? Well, we could cook the fish. Oh, look, this one might actually have the right dimensions to wield some treasure. That'd be funny if I got a mending book. That would be hilarious. Oh, fishy, fishy, fish. You'll be such a tasty fish. I am mesmerized by the salmon swimming around. Oh. I do not need all these pufferfish. Let's do this. Let's get rid of some of the stuff we don't need. That didn't work. There we go. And then what else do we need to get rid of? We can put this in a bundle. This in the bundle. Okay, I thought I had more bones in the bundles. Oh, I do. Okay. So I'll take that and put it in that one. And kind of silly if I'm standing here waiting for the fish to cook and I just keep fishing, because then I'll end up with more raw fish that I want to cook. So we're gonna put hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate and valid ID. Everybody, drink some water or whatever your beverage of choice is. Hey, even the game is kind of quiet right now. It's beginning to look a lot like fish heads everywhere I look. I don't know the rest of the words. Was that on Crypt Keepers?
No,
The
no,
Christmas?
no. It was one that I happened to stumble across. On the radio.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny. Oh, there's more snow over there. We can go over that direction and try some more to find a snowy village with igloos to get the stuff for curing villagers. And then get totally lost trying to get back to my abandoned village. Okay. So this is done. Put those away. Grab that.
SMS received.
Cursed lyrics. Yeah. That's an actual song that
Well, you didn't quite get it right.
I didn't get it right, so that's a good thing.
It's beginning to look a lot like fishmen.
Oh, that's right.
Everywhere
It was
I go.
Fishmen. That's right. That's right. Good thing I got it wrong, because, copyright and all that. Since it's a parody, I don't know how copyright works on that, but I was singing the parody badly, so who knows. We're just gonna put the raw fish up. And let's go ahead and get this bundle out of here, so we're ready to use it. Put the extra food in there, just to have a little space opened up here. There we go. We picked up everything that I'm taking with me, and we have food now. Yay! I think I was mixing up the Fishman song that you just sang and Roly Poly Fish Heads. And I won't sing that because that's another copyright thing. but it's fish heads, roly-poly fish heads. And I can't remember all the words to that either. Okay, that's not a fall to your death. Oh, it's getting late. I don't want to be under the trees. I might have no choice. There's a creeper. I'm running away from the creeper. Hopefully the creeper will forget it saw me and just despawn. Because it is time to sweep. And that was pretty. I like the waterfalls. Alright. Get that off the hotbar. That's where I saw the snow. I don't think there's going to be a village there. I'm not going to worry about climbing up that mountain. May as well. Maybe not. I don't like the whole vertical. There is iron, but that's going to be a pain to get. But I could go up the water. And maybe get to the top from there. Let's try that. Oh, it was a sheep. Okay. That was weird. Alright. I do not have the skills. Probably gonna drown. Just gotta keep on going up. Oh, this is weird. Over and up. I'm gonna. Ooh! Thought I was out of the water. Okay, am I on dry land? No, not quite. Oh my goodness, this is very disorienting. Okay. Woo! I got up. Ooh, that looks neat. I think I can go up normally from here without going for another swim. Imagine how cold that would be for real. Ah, it was a salmon. I would say you are what you eat, but I haven't eaten the salmon yet. I can get some coal, though. Always helpful to have some coal. Alright. Gotta get up to that tree and finish chopping it because, you know, you're not supposed to leave trees hanging in Minecraft. But I'm going to. Because it's not like it's going to impact anybody else.
You monster.
I know. If I can get to it easily, I'll take care of it, but the farther up I go, the farther away from the tree I get. So, is that the same tree? Is that the one? All right, we can bridge over to it, I think. We will take care of the tree. There, it was only 2 more logs. I don't know why I bothered breaking that, but oh well. There we go. All this coal. It's kind of funny whenever I'm watching people play, especially the experienced players, and they're like leaving all these resources around, and I'm usually like, "No, get the coal, get the stuff." And really, they don't need it because they've already got their lava and whatever. But for me, it's always habit to just keep going and grabbing the resources, because I'm not a professional. I don't do this for a living. I'm up. Ooh, that is neat looking. Little island out there. That is so cool. We even got some nice music kicking in to go with the scenery. Don't see any signs of a village though. Or igloos. But this is tundra. It is not whatever the snowy biome is. Could be snowy biome. I don't know. I don't know the names of that many of the biomes.
There's taiga, snowy taiga, tundra.
That... Hey, that's mushrooms. That's a swamp. Ah, one of my favorite flowers. Done there. What was that? Was that one of those possessed cows? Is it a pig? Yep, it was a pig. The pigs are so cursed sounding. Even though they did actually go out and get sounds of real pigs, which is interesting. Saw that on Minecraft Live, or sticking a microphone in pigs' faces. I'm sure they didn't appreciate that very much. Where are those flowers? I want a flower. There they are. Froggies! I'll put the flower in the bundle. Get my boat. And end up with lily pads. How many lily pads can I get? I'm gonna be dropping them anyways because I don't need them. And space is a premium. 9 lily pads. There we go. No lily pads. Hello, sheep. I see clear water over there. We're not wanting to find. Oh, maybe it wasn't water. Maybe it was just flowers. There it is. There's the water. But I wasn't really worried about finding water. I need to get back into a snowy. There's spruce over there. I don't need mountainous biomes. I need cold. So, that's. I end up with more lily pads. Okay, I just have to look at this. I love the physics of Minecraft. That's just beautiful. We are kind of... Oh, look! We are kind of going back the way we came a little bit, but I don't need to work my way back home just to log off. I mean, I don't even have a shelter at my home base. Because all the houses are taken up by zombies. What have we got? Flint and steel. I know I wasn't trying to make a movie reference, but that's okay. I ended up making one anyways. Is this magic? Is magic unbreaking? You know, I might end up going into the... No, that can't go in there. Raw pork chops. No. You know what? That's where the food is. Let's put that in there. We'll be at least a little bit organized. There we go. That gives us a little more room. And this can go in there, even though it's not food. And fire charges stack? I don't know what I'm going to do with fire charges, but oh well. This is not stackable. I'm not going to worry about taking it. And it is time to sleep. Don't need all these lily pads. Sounds like I just picked them up again, though. Alright, get rid of the lily pads. Anything else I want to get rid of while I'm here? I don't need quite this much dirt. Just to clear up space. Alright. Yeah, my leather boots are holding up rather well. And since we're trying to get back to the cold, we'll keep the leather boots on. I just dropped off a stack of dirt and I'm picking up more. I hear a zombie. Or something growling at me. Oh. It's just a llama wanting to spit on me or something. Llama with a loogie. I don't see any snow. I need snow. I need igloos. Ooh. Hello, piggies. Just checked my food. My food is doing okay. We're at birch forest now. We don't need birch forest. Doo-doo-doo. Let's go around. Big hole in ground. Would not necessarily kill me, but it would hurt. Yeah, it's an oak tree. Yeah, it's an oak tree. Okay. I kind of like. I've seen Charlotte Wrights has a little map in the corner on her screen, and I think that would be really cool to have and helpful. I might pull up Chunk Base, but since this is hardcore, it kind of seems like cheating to like know where I'm going. I should be as clueless as I am in real life. I have a very bad sense of direction in games and in real life. I don't think I should try sending it across the ocean when I only have like 15 minutes left of the stream. So let's hit that jungle. At the very least, we'll get some cocoa beans. As we already have bamboo and jungle saplings. So the only thing I didn't pick up from the jungle was the cocoa beans. So neat watching the trees and everything spawn in, populate in, whatever it is. Render in. That's it. I speak good. In my boat. Okay, we are in amongst the trees now. Just look for some cocoa beans. Yay. And that's all we need, just a couple. That's good enough. I'll save them. 36. I've stayed alive 36 days on this world so far. Can't celebrate though, because then I'll curse myself. Let's see. I think off that away might get me back to the cold, where I can explore some more, like, more for an igloo. Taking in the scenery. I might not like cliffs for trying to scale them, but they do look really neat in cases like this. You can almost imagine something like a glacier rolling down through here, scraping, and then time eroding everything, forming the river. And everything else that goes into creating the geographical features that we know. I don't even think that's a word. Geographical. Look, it's a birch island. Or maybe not island. Everything's floating as it renders in. Or dark oak. I think I have some dark oak saplings, so I don't need to worry about that. But last time I saw dark oak, there was some pale oak within it. So let's take a look. And we'll just finish off with that. Let's see what we got over here. Was a dark oak just on the edges of the forest? Can I jump to there? I did. Parkour! Hello, cow. Okay, we're in the dark oak that I saw from the water. I've been playing Hightail, and one thing when I'm playing Hightail that I miss from Minecraft is the ability to walk on leaves. Because I rather like being able to run along the treetops. It's kind of fun. Whee! Yeah, I don't see any pale oak. Would have been weird. And a weird coincidence that this tiny little bit of dark oak had a little bit of pale oak in it, just like by the jagged peaks. And I would have thought I went in a huge circle, which, knowing me, it's always possible. Alright. Let's just go the easy way across here. Right, we don't want to go across the ocean. We'll just go along the shoreline. See if anything looks like it might lead towards something interesting. I like that shape there. Oh, it's not symmetrical. Thought it would be, but it's not. Now here, this looks like the cliff itself is putting down roots into the water. That's kind of neat looking. That looks weird. Just the angle of that one tree over that jungle tree there. It just looks like it's off on an angle, but it's just the little side branching from a different tree. That was interesting. Getting dark again. I've survived another day so far. Let's get to where I can camp, which I can. Right here. Put my bed down. Not on the gravel. Because that would be a rude awakening to have the gravel fall out from under me. Sploosh. Alright. Let us continue. Let's get the bed out of my hand. There we go. Gotta find something. Jungle, jungle, and more jungle. Having a good place to land on this part of the jungle. Oh my goodness. That is something. Let's take a look. That's a lot of magma cubes. And it looks really cool rendering in too. Yeah, don't want to mess with that. Don't want to mess with that, I said. That's not that easy to navigate around. Kind of messed up my orientation too. Let me land and get recentered in the boat. There we go. That was interesting. This is kind of neat. It's everything just dropping sheer into the water. The melons growing there and everything. It's like nature's own canals. Nature's able to make some pretty impressive wonders all on its own. And yes, we're calling Minecraft generated terrain nature. Because why not? It's the world generation, that's nature in Minecraft. I also like the nice soothing noise of the water as you're paddling along. in a video game and not breaking your back in real life paddling a boat. I need another stone axe. Do I have a crafting table? Make a crafting table. And make a stone axe. And get startled by sheep eating grass. And it is about time to start wrapping up. So I will do that. Craft this axe and another axe and grab a boat. And say good night. Because it is, well, it's close enough to 9. And I'm not gonna get anything else accomplished tonight, I'm sure, because it's only 6 more minutes. So, yeah, it's about time to wrap up. I think this lovely view of all these trees is a pretty good. I like this one. This view better, right here. Pretty good place to wrap up for the night. So, take care of yourselves and each other, and don't forget to donate plasma. And I will see you next time. Have a good one.